Greetings and salutations to all of you lovely people out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to another installment of Counter Reaction. So, in today's episode, I'm going to be taking a look at Eminem, Good Guy, featuring Jessie, Reyez. Don't know what to expect. This was I guess it kind of was a Patreon request. This song is not going to be on Patreon. I have a lot more songs to get to for the Patreon from Eminem, but I also don't want to always continuously funnel, songs from the Patreon into YouTube, because I want to keep the value of even joining the Patreon on Patreon. So the MGK and Eminem beef videos will stay on Patreon. But this one is for my subscribers. I don't get new subscribers. I don't want or expect new subscribers from any Eminem videos moving forward. This is me giving my subscribers that subscribed for Eminem videos some content to watch. I'm not looking for brownie points. I'm not looking for thank yous. This is my thank you to you guys. We chop it up in the comments section. You guys are the cream of the crop. You guys let me get my shit off when I have some things to say about what Eminem does that I don't like. And you guys know that I've liked a lot of what he does, and you guys kind of sit there and watch everybody else just comment on the one or two things that I didn't like while ignoring the 10 things that I highlighted that I did like. And it is what it is. I appreciate you all nonetheless for watching the video. But again, honest, genuine reactions. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, by the way, I don't know who Jessie, Reyez is, so could go left real quick. I don't know, man. It's always a little bit worrisome.
Since you bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. They'll call me guilty. You bought the jury, they'll call me guilty.
I don't know why I'm thinking of the Kingdom Hearts intro for some weird reason. Like, it's not there. Like, it's not close, but it's just weird. It's like it's in the vicinity, just a bit. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue.
Even though you know the real me, you can't be the cheater, convincing unbeliever. And I ain't in my feelings, I'm out. But I let you say that you're the good guy. Cause this ain't what love looks like. Play like you're the good guy.
Production's crazy. Production is crazy.
Here we go, getting from heroes to villains. Used to be Romeo, but we both were jilted a couple of times, so we had a slippery slope to deal with, but still it.
Did he use jilted? Did this man... Hold on, let me put on captions. Let's see how the captions look, because sometimes they suck and they're just not. Did he use jilted?
Here we go, getting from heroes to villains. Used to be Romeo, but we both were jilted.
His word selection, man. I've praised M enough for this. It's second to none. Word selection. His word bank is crazy. It's crazy. So is mine, but that's how I can recognize how good his is. So let me rewind this. He kind of started with the little choppiness. I'm not saying it's choppy. It's intentionally done this way. The cadence is done this way intentionally. I'm not a huge fan. I've said this before, but in some instances, it does work extremely well. I'm hoping that is the case here. This song is only 3 minutes and 42 seconds, and the production is insane. And she's great. She was good. She's solid. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know how the song develops, so I don't want to be too early with my take, but I'm excited so far.
Play like you're the good guy.
I'm gonna leave the subtitles on.
Here we go, getting from heroes to villains. Used to be yo, Romeo, but we both were jilted a couple of times, so we had a slippery slope to deal with. But still, it gave me hope that we'll get through it together. A severed earlobe, mailed to you in an ENVE would be dope. But what kind of lengths can you go? Pull a Vincent Van Gogh just to convince a damn hoe.
I like that. I was just gonna say, when he mentioned that, I'm like, oh, like Van Gogh. That was one of the old stories told about Van Gogh kind of, you know, severing his ear and sending it to a woman that he loved. That was a story, right? I'm pretty sure that was a story. I think I heard that in like elementary school. So, but yeah, that's dope. Okay, man, see, one thing I need to tell some of you guys: I don't do song breakdowns. So, do some bars go over my head? Most definitely. There's at least 3 to 5 each song, right? 3 to 5, that's a fair number. But just because I don't pause for something does not mean that I missed it. Again, I repeat, just because I do not pause for something does not mean that I missed it. I'm either choosing to go over it, like pass over it because I don't want to pause and say how I didn't like it, or how I've heard it before, or how corny it was. I just want to move on from it. And that's one. Number 2, if I truly wanted to do a breakdown, I would do a first listen and a second listen. And that's kind of how I would approach it. Because it's damn near impossible to catch everything that M says first listen. I think I do a pretty good job of catching 80 to 90% of it, maybe a little bit more, when there are references that I don't quite understand, that I just didn't pay attention to, or topics that I didn't pay attention to. I couldn't possibly catch those. But anyways, you know, I didn't have the luxury of listening to M's music through reactions 20 times. You guys did. So don't hold me to that standard. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. And also, just because there are some dope lines that may go over my head, it has absolutely no bearing on whether or not a song makes a playlist. It's the structuring of everything. I don't care if it's 5 dope ass lines that I miss. If the song isn't listenable, it's not going on a playlist. So, let's continue.
Couple of times, so we had a slippery slope to deal with. But still, it gave me hope that we'll get through it together. A severed earlobe, mailed to you in an ENVE would be dope. But what kind of lengths can you go? Pull a Vincent Van Gogh just to convince a damn hoe. To be a housewife who outright lies, she's blackout drunk. Now she's backing out my drive. I ran outside, why is she trying to act out? She's just about my size. Hit me in the mouth twice, guys. When someone you die for sticks a steak knife in your heart, do you try more? Another
the soundstage in the back is very, very it's very tense. You can hear it. The bass itself kind of takes a back seat. It's low, it's there, it's present. It's supporting drama, it's supporting kind of suspense. I really like that touch. If you have headphones, you can hear this stuff. If you listen to it like through speakers, you might not catch that essence, but I love that. I love that a lot.
Now she's backing out my drive. I ran outside, why is she trying to act out? She's just about my size. Hit me in the mouth twice, guys. When someone you die for sticks a steak knife in your heart, do you try more? Another late night in, she stumbles through my door, lets the daylight in, and all we do is fight more. And I ain't violent, but she's going through my drawers to plant the KY in. I'm getting accused by a whore who smells like St. Ides and who's probably screwed 5 more guys, sucked 8, 9 men. I'm taking 2.
Hold on, the lyric said cyanide, but I think he said St. Ides, which is a liquor, like a wine cooler. St. Ides, some of you guys might be a little too young for St. Ides. I want to say that was Snoop's brand. Maybe it wasn't, but Mad Dog 2020. I mean, there's quite a few. Liquor brands from back in the day that I remember, and St. Ides is definitely one of them.
daylight in, and all we do is fight more. And I ain't violent, but she's going through my drawers to plant the KY in. I'm getting accused by a whore who smells like St. Ides and who's probably screwed 5 more guys, sucked 8, 9 men. I'm taking 2x4s to our 8x10s. Bitch, it's you I tore. Out the frame I win. Put up a new high score. Beat this game I'm in, and here's some 2-ply for when you date my friends in order to wipe your ass. When you moved your bowels, when we renewed our vows. This the thanks I get. I'm waiting for the day I can hear you say, Marshall, what a skank I've been. And there's a new guy, you're being replaced by him. Got your tubes tied for him, got that boob job for him. Hurts me to my core, but the pain I'm in. After you I swore to make the gray skies end. Here come the rays like wind, you get a pay hiking. Am I the good guy or do I just play like him and hope that he dumps you? It's like a dream come true, just to scream fuck you. Guess you take life in the same way you play dice then. Cause you just look at me and roll them little snake eyes and
since you bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. They'll call me guilty. You bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. Even though you know the real me, you can't be the cheater, convincing unbeliever. And I ain't in my feelings, I'm out. But I let you say that you're the good guy. Cause this ain't what love looks like. You can't be the cheater, convincing unbeliever. I ain't in my feelings, I'm out. But I let you say that you're the good guy.
I like her voice.
Play like you're the good guy. Play like you're the good guy.
Beautifully shot, good music video. I really liked it. The song itself, much better. I loved it. This one is kind of, it's very easy for me to decide as to whether or not it's going on a playlist, so yeah. Just fundamentally and from a foundational perspective as it relates to just musical composition and the structuring of rhymes and lyrics, this is a good song. Solid song. Finally. Were the other ones bad? No, they weren't terrible. Were they to my liking? No, they weren't. This one was. But anyways, that's gonna be all from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I do hope to catch you all on the next one.